Hello and welcome. Today we'll be talking about the NutSac double admin pouch. We have the wax version here in tan. Features two YKK zippers on the outside with leather tab pulls. It has a back with MOLLE and the front with MOLLE as well. And it comes with two strips for attaching to other MOLLE type of items. On the inside it features four open stash pockets with two additional strips of elastic webbing above each stash pocket to help with organization. The outside dimensions are going to be 9 by 6 by 1.5. The pouch is also weather and water resistant, meaning it will be okay in the rain and in the elements and will prevent water and dirt from getting inside the bag. Here on the table we can see the NutSac double admin pouch. The front of the bag here, the YKK zippers on the side with the leather pulls, the bag that it comes with, and the extra sticker that's inside the pouch when you get the item. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the pouch itself. So here we are on the front of the NutSac admin pouch. I want to apologize for the lawnmowers in the background. It's kind of a busy day here, so we're going to hear a lot of that in the background noise. Moving along, we have the MOLLE webbing here, and this is a nice strong stitching in the front here. As you can tell, we have the NutSac logo in the front. The wax canvas in the front here looks pretty good. It's got a nice premium feel to it. You can mount a whole bunch of options on the front here because it's modular. I plan on maybe mounting a small Van Quest pouch on the front here and maybe a secondary one also on this side, so I can turn this into an EDC, do kind of like makeshift sling bag. So that might be a future project I might film later on. On the sides here we have the YKK zippers. These have a nice little leather tab pull on them. They're good for gripping and it's easy to pull. Once again, the zippers are very, very easy to pull. They're YKK. They're buttery smooth. And that's one of my favorite things about this pouch is how nice and smooth they are when you are using them. And nothing gets stuck. It's a nice, easy track. On the back here, we do have some D-rings, which I mentioned before, that we can use to turn this into a sling bag, and the MOLLE PALS webbing on the front and the back allows us to be a versatile modular piece of equipment, kind of like a central attachment point area for extra EDC pouches and items that go on this bag, hence the name the admin pouch. Now on the back here we also have these included straps they sent me. These are MOLLE mounting straps which you can mount on to another piece of gear with MOLLE and PALS webbing. So that's kind of nice. I like the fact that they do have this NutSac logo, the little nut logo, which is kind of a cool icon. And I think the button's made out of brass. So that's a nice little touch with this premium type of feature pouch. Now let's go ahead and open this up. And before we get to the opening part, I want to say this is not an EDC pouch set up right now. It just has stuff that I had lying around. So I kind of wanted it organized around the desk. And we'll go over some of it briefly. So we have the inside here, and the inside shows a mirror image of the front. So what we have in the front is mirrored on the back. We have the four different slip pockets here with some premium canvas material sewing in here. In between there's some stitching. It's very, very tough stitching in the center. We have single stitching on the top here for the overflaps, which is nice. We have some stitching going all the way around here as well. We have the webbing in the front and the webbing in the back, right above the pockets here. So let's start on the front here, just naming a few things in here. I won't go into depth about everything. First, we'll make a note of the Made in USA tag here, which is really nice to see. A little bit info around this is the wax canvas is sourced from New Jersey, and the leather items are sourced from a New England tannery. So all the components that this is made with, as far as I understand, according to the website and literature, is from the USA. So this is a completely made USA product. So if that matters to you, this is definitely worth looking at. Back to the items inside, we have a small vial here, a plastic vial full of small miniature glow-in-the-dark tubes that you can break. So I just have a little bit of lighting element in there. I typically keep non-electronic lighting methods in my kits. Next to it we have another American-made product. This is the Malkov Devices MDC BGV1. It's a 1 RCR type of light with just shockproof, vibration-proof for weapons mounting. Next to it we have a Bic pen, and then further in this pocket we have a rechargeable battery, extra spare one for the light. And then we also have my O-Pen 2 which is on right now. I turned it on by accident, but this is a pen light combo. You can turn on and off. Very nice little copper item, premium item to go inside of here. I use it in my daily EDC activities. Then we have my hand sanitizer in a tube bottle. Next to it, I have the Leatherman Sidekick in this pocket here. It fits nicely with the little pocket clip in there, keeps it from moving around. And in this webbing strap, I just have an extra ink tube for the O Pen 2 in copper and an extra elastic band for rubber band or hair tie. And then finally in this webbing, we have the Victorinox Midnight Mini Champ. This is a 3-in-1 type of light. I talked about it many times, but it basically is a knife, a pen, and a small little light as well. And that's it for the front. On the back side here, which is the same exact mirroring as the front, we can see we have the Skill Hunt M150 version 3. This is a AA 14500 light. It's rechargeable, has its own rechargeable cables, and has its own lockout modes. So it can get very bright. And then we have the charging cable here in this webbing. We have a lithium-ion battery charger, USB battery charger here, small portable one. We have the Olight i1R2 Pro variant. This is a special anniversary variant in here. And then on this side, we have a handkerchief in this pocket here. We have some ear protection here, the small little plug ones that go in your ears. Then I have an i1R, or rather an i5R or an i5 UV rather, in this pocket here. It's a 1AA UV light. And then I also have in this a USB-C cable in this little webbing here next to the i5 UV, along with a AAA battery converter to AA battery converter. Basically, you put the AAA battery in here, and this acts as a sizer for a AA. So I can put AAA batteries in any of my AA lights here if I need to. And that's all I have in the NutSac double admin pouch. Everything fits nicely inside of here. Some final thoughts on this pouch. I think the Molly and Pals webbing on both front and back make it a logical choice to kind of play around with this platform, use it as a center bag to mount other bags too. The D-rings on the back are a nice addition for this because I can turn this into a sling bag unit, hands-free, which is kind of nice. So you can have this as a central unit for mounting your other EDC pouches too. I like the zipper arrangements. It's not inverted, which kind of is a bummer to me because that's a little bit better in my opinion to keep water and dirt out. Not that this doesn't do a bad job of keeping water and dirt out as it is. I think it's perfectly fine. Just a small little upgrade idea that I have. Maybe a nitpicky kind of thing, if you will. But I think overall, it's a very well made piece of equipment, premium feel, and USA made, which is a really good bonus in my opinion. I'm starting to get into more USA made companies and items, and I want to try my best to support those companies and items if I can. In the inside, I feel like maybe as an upgrade or as another option, you can have like maybe the front setup, keep it the same, but the back setup maybe have one side like a fully type of zippered pocket where it either is like kind of like a mesh or an additional canvas material where you can put loose items into that pocket, zip it up, and you don't have to worry about it. And maybe on one side over here, we can have like more of a webbing arrangement for alignment, kind of like what they do with the VanQuest items. They kind of offset their webbing. So maybe have like one layer here, another layer offset, so you can kind of maximize the space usage. Maybe they could do something like that in the future for this. I think even though this is an admin pouch, and admin pouches typically are thin and slim or slick, if you will, I think maybe if they extend the bottom to kind of allow this to kind of expand out a little bit more, that'd be kind of an interesting idea. Although I don't want to promote necessarily overstuffing, which is typically what I do with EDC packages. Just some ideas maybe for the future. Overall, though, I think it's a fantastic pouch. Now, they do come in at a price at about $129 on their website, so it is a little bit on the more pricier side of things, but you do get a premium feeling pouch here, and you also have to consider that this is made with all USA-made components, so if that matters to you, then maybe the price isn't so much of an issue if you want to support American-made products, and good ones at that. I feel like this is a good product. Maybe they might have a sale coming up with the holidays, maybe not, I'm not sure, but you can check out their website. This was sent out to me for review by Matt. I want to thank Matt for sending this out for review. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the NutSac double admin pouch. I want to thank you guys for watching and enjoy your day.